Good day everyone. Today we have the 2024 Ford Ranger Wildtrak. This is going to be a full in-depth review of the exterior, interior, and engine details of the Wildtrak. So once again, this is PatrickReyesTV. Let's go and start. Now, with the key fob beside the vehicle or around the vehicle, you could lock and unlock the doors with the square panel right here. So that indicates it's locked. So to unlock, just put your hand behind the handle and it automatically unlocks. Now on the door sidings, as you can see on the Wildtrak, you have some orange or yellow accents right here on the door sidings. Leather inserts right here on the grab handle and on the door sidings. You have window controls right here and your door unlock right over here. Power locks is in here. Door speakers, bottle holder, and your storage compartment right here on the bottom. Now in here, you have your automatic seat control, your seat position adjustment, height adjustment, and your recliner. Now in here, you have lumbar adjustment as well. Now as you can see on the seats, it is covered in leather. It has an orange or yellow stitching right here as well, with your Wildtrak embedding on the seats. Really nice touch. Now, the inside is pretty much almost the same as the Everest. But before we go and check out the interior, let's first start up the accessories and the ignition. There you go. And to start the engine, just put your foot in the brake and push the button to start. There you go. So, before we go and check out the interior, let's go and check out the exterior first by turning on the headlights. You have auto mode as well, fog lights, and the hazards. Now all windows are fully automatic, up and down. Today, we're diving into the new Ford Ranger with a bold new look and a plethora of various upgrades. This is the second generation of the Ford Ranger from the T6 platform. T6 platform is the term for recent generations of the Ranger, which started in 2015. Just in case you don't know, some of the previous models of the Ranger from 2014 and older were heavily collaborated with Mazda, and that's the reason why they have the same parts from the BT50 and the Ranger. The current generation of the Ranger is now solely built by Ford, and with that, the Ford Ranger became one of the best-selling vehicles of Ford in the Philippines. No wonder the Focuses and the Fiestas were already phased out, but the Ranger remains to be strong for many years. And here we are with the 2024 Ford Ranger Wildtrak. Starting off from the front fascia, the new Ranger boasts a more aggressive front fascia with the new LED headlights and a more robust look compared to the previous generation. On the rear, we have a new LED taillight and a new design on the bed door which really suits the lines and overall look of the vehicle. The side honestly seems to be very similar to the previous generation. The only dead giveaway is that the front fascia is now more straightforward. The new Ford Ranger is a versatile, capable, and modern mid-sized truck that's ready to tackle any roads ahead. Whether you're looking for a reliable workhorse or a comfortable daily driver, the Ranger has you covered. So, let's go and check out the hood, check out the engine. The 2024 Ford Ranger Wildtrak 4x4 comes with a 2.0-liter bi-turbo diesel engine which produces 210 horsepower at 3,750 RPM and a whopping 500 Newton meters of torque at 1,750 to 2,000 RPM. It is mated with a 10-speed automatic transmission with a 4x4 drivetrain. Mixed fuel consumption rating is at 13.1 kilometers per liter with a fuel tank capacity of 80 liters. So, let's give her a few revs and check how the engine sounds. Let's turn off the hazards. I like how the RPM right here illuminates depending on which RPM you are at. There you go. So first and foremost, you're greeted with the 4-spoke steering wheel right here. It is very similar to what the Ford steering wheels look like now. So probably you have seen the Ford Explorer and you have a similar style right here. So steering wheel, as always, Ford is very easy to maneuver, very soft to turn. Side extensions here for better grip, as you can see, and leather stitchings around the steering wheel. Now on the left side, you have your cruise control or your driving control. So you have your speed limiter, cruise control, driving assist, and your lane guidance assist right here. And you have volume controls, voice command. And on the right side, you have your previous and next, your selectors, return button, different modes, and your phone. Now the steering wheel could also be adjusted. It is both telescopic and height, as you can see. Cup holder pops out from the dashboard. Very nice touch. Side mirror controls, window controls, and your retractable side mirror. Now the side mirror, as you can see, has a blind spot monitoring system. So what that means is when there's a car beside the vehicle and you don't see it on the side mirrors, this one automatically lights up, telling you that you have a car beside the vehicle that you might not see on the side mirror. It gives you extra safety feature. Now for the gauge cluster, let's go and see what the gauge cluster has to offer. So first and foremost, on the right side, you have your fuel gauge right here, water temperature right here, and your RPM or your tachometer right here on the left side. And your odometer is right here, ambient temperature outside, gear indicator, and your range before empty. Now in here, you have speed or digital speed, and you have trip 1, trip 2, fuel economy, and seatbelt indicators, and your audio. So this would depend on which audio you are using. So if you're using Bluetooth, some details from the audio you are listening to will pop up in this display right here. Now in here, you have your 10-speed automatic transmission with your manual shiftability. And once you put the gear and reverse, you have your rear backup camera with your bird's eye view right over here, which is very nice. And the guidance lines right here on the backup camera also adjust to the steering angle, as you can see. Very nice. You have electronic parking brake, cup holders, a slot right here probably for your phone. Now in here you have your different drive modes, and just turn the knob and you will have visuals right here on the gauge cluster. So that's normal, eco, tow, slippery, mud, sand. So that is some presets right there. But also you could change your drivetrain depending on what you need. So currently we're in 2 high. This is what we will use mostly on the road. And you have 4 high and 4 low. There you go. And right here you have parking sensor right here and your traction control off. And in here is a deep glove compartment or center console with your 12 volts DC outlet. Now right here on the bottom part, you have your wireless charger. You can put your phone there and it would charge wirelessly if your phone has wireless charging capabilities. But if you don't, you always have the Type A and Type C ports right here, which you could charge your phone and connect to the head unit right here for CarPlay or Android Auto. And in here you have your air conditioning controls, and this is for the temperature on the driver's side and temperature for the passenger side. Fan speed is right here. Max defrost and max AC, and this is your volume knob for the head unit. So let's go and check out this very massive head unit right here. So what does the Ford Ranger has to offer for the infotainment system? So let's go to home button. So first and foremost, I would say the display is really crisp. The resolution and the graphics really is nice. Even when we are in broad daylight, the head unit still displays quite nice. So on the home screen you have radio. Let's try listening to some music. There you go. So I would be kind of biased because I really like orange and lemons, but then again, the speakers right here sounds very nice. You have deep tones from the door speakers and some clarity right there on the tweeter speakers on top of the dashboard. And so that's for the radio. Let's go back to phone. You could connect your phone, of course, via Bluetooth and contact your contacts wirelessly. Media. So for media, again, you could connect your phone via Bluetooth and play music. And you also have Apple CarPlay via the USB input that I showed you earlier. And if you have an Android, you would have Android Auto, and it comes standard with the Ranger. Now you also have an owner's manual built into the infotainment system. Again, of course, you would maximize this big screen right here. So why not put the owner's manual, right? So you have a bunch of contents right here for your owner's manual. So general information, contacting us, introduction, yada yada yada. You have all of this right here built in to your head unit. And sketch. I wonder what this sketch is for. So this is quite a nice feature that would probably burn some time and probably let the kids enjoy. So let me do my signature right here. There you go. Very nice. And it's really the touch panel right here is very accurate, I would say. It seems like I have a big tablet right here. Very nice. So that's the Sketch. I hope I have one of those in my personal vehicles. I really like that one. It's the first time I've seen such feature inside a vehicle. Now on the top part, you have a one-touch button for the backup cameras and the cameras around the vehicle. So you could zoom in. There you go. Bunch of different angles in here for you to play with, and that's for the camera. And on the top you have ambient temperature as well, your clock, and your signal. Let's check out where the settings is. There you go. Now for the settings right here, you have again controls, sound, phone list, and drive. Let's check out driver assistance. So for driver assistance, you have your cruise control settings right here, pre-collision assist, lane keeping system, a bunch of driving safety features in here for you to play with. And for vehicle, again, a bunch of features you could personalize and adjust the settings to your preference. General, so again, a lot of features in here. You could change your temperature unit to Celsius or Fahrenheit, measure unit from kilometers to miles. It really depends on you. Connectivity, software updates, valley mode, complete features in here on the Ranger. So the software updates, of course, you could always update the software of the head unit right here, as long as Ford gives you the support for updating the head unit. But nonetheless, it's much better to give or let the dealers or the technicians do the updating for you. But it's there, and you could update the software for better versions of the interface. And on the bottom part, you have touch controls for your air conditioning system. You have dual zone climate controls, which I mentioned earlier. You could adjust the temperature. Different modes, AC button. It's all in here on the tall touchscreen in the Ford Ranger. Now for the dashboard, as you can see, this one is a plastic material, hard plastic right there. But this one has a soft touch material on in here with leather insert and yellow stitching as well, with the Wildtrak logo right over there. Now on top, you have LED map lights. Very nice. Your sunglass holder, visors, and this one is all covered in black to give you that premium and sporty feel. So I think nothing much going on around here on the front. Let's go and check out the rear seats. Same design on the back door. You still have that unique door handle right there. Door speakers. And the seats have that yellow accent stitchings on the back, which is nice. So legroom is quite decent, typical for a pickup truck this size. Headroom is quite good as well. And in here, some pockets for the driver's side and the passenger side. And right here on the middle, you have an armrest and a cup holder, which is nice. So I think the back is pretty much plain, typical of a pickup truck. But what's good is now they have the air conditioning vents, and it has the same design on the air conditioning vents on the front, as you can see. Nice touch there. Type C and Type A USB ports, and your 220 volts AC outlet. You could charge your laptops or some electronic devices you want to charge in there. And that's very convenient. Now, here's a view of the 2024 Ford Ranger Wildtrak. It gives you that ruggedness and sporty feel on the interior, which is very nice. So, let's go and check out the bed area. So, right off the bat, the tailgate right here is lift gate assisted, so it's very light. Not much problem right there. And a good bed right here. So as you can see, it is wide, lots of storage space for you, and put a lot of items, and it would be a good industrial car and also a good daily car as well. And right here on the left side, you have some access for your 12 volts DC outlet and your 220 AC outlet. That is nice. It's a very good feature for the trunk area or the cargo area of the pickup truck. And the Ford logo right there on the middle. So, once again guys, thank you for watching this full tour review of the 2024 Ford Ranger Wildtrak. I enjoyed this vehicle. This is the new Ford Ranger and I really like the interior. So once again, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like my videos. This is PatrickReyesTV, signing out.